Oh, look. There they are. Oh, there's a whole box full of. Fill your day with rainbows. Hi guys, it's Misty and welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday and I am going to an estate sale auction this morning. Now this is an auction company that I don't typically go to because, well, the auctions are very busy and the prices go for a lot more than what I want to pay for resale. As a collector, fine, but as a reseller, you got to keep your cost of goods rather low, and this auction company tends to bring in a lot more money than the one that I like to go to. So I'm gonna go and see what all is there. I'm gonna go to the preview, so I'll get there about a half an hour, 45 minutes early and see what all is there, do a little bit of research, do a little bit of comps, and see if there's anything that I want to stick around to bid on. And it's just kind of fun sometimes just to see what other people are buying. So we will see what we can find today. Maybe we can find some good stuff, but probably don't want to pay for a lot of the prices that we're going to see either. So we'll see. It's all just in a fun day of going to an estate sale auction. Okay, there's a lot more people here at this auction house than the ones that I normally go to. So I just got here, I just got my number. So we'll walk around and see what kinds of things they've got. There's some Barbies, holiday Barbies, which I'm not the least bit interested in. It's a cute owl. Oh, this is special. It's a little miniature. It's a music box. Fun little Christmas table. Now these can do pretty good, actually. I've sold these for $30, $40 before. It's still in the box. No, these are jugs. These don't, I can't sell these for as much in the shop. People want crocks that they can actually utilize and put things in. So these jugs are good for a display piece, but not necessarily real big money. These tend to do better, especially the smaller ones. This is a local dairy, so this is something that's probably going to go for pretty high. I have this plate, but they are sought after locally. So we'll see if I can get those. Probably can't. This is another local piece. Pumpkin Center is a popular little area around here. These are memory jugs. Just a little homemade piece. Piece of McCoy. It's dirty. It does has a little bit of a hairline crack there, but not too bad. Boy, there's a lot of people here. These are always a good thing. Primitives do well for me in the shop. It's a nice planter there and a box of hankies and doilies. I do like that green piece of furniture there. So this is something that I definitely will try to get, but I guarantee you it's going to go for more than what I'm going to want to pay. These do it. Oh, that's frightening. These do well for me in the shop too. I'm hoping that you can hear. Oh, looky there. Okay, I do want this. We'll see. That is one thing I do want. And it has the base on it. It's in 3 parts. Yep, I want that. But again, this is a Shawnee kitty cookie jar. I actually have this piece at home. It's been in my husband's family for years and years and years. So this would be another piece that I might try to get to resell. But it is Puss in Boots Shawnee cookie jar. I don't see any cracks or anything on it. Like this one, the paint is coming off pretty badly. Turnabout Walt Disney. So that's something that I'd like to research a little bit more. I might try to get. Doesn't seem to have any damage on it anywhere. I also like this piece of furniture here. It said primitives do well for me. Here's all the stuff that I have no interest in, are the tools. There's a lot of them. There's the anvil that my husband wants me to send him a picture of. He needs another anvil like he needs a hole in the head. These trains, which do well, but it's not something that I'm looking for today. Oh, here's my box locks. There's Boo. There's John. There's my dad's friend John. Say hi, John.
Hi.
My dad is on his way. Here's Boo. He had to run a few errands before he came out here. My dad is like an enigma. He'll come in for a little bit, and it'll be 2 people in here, and then he'll have to leave. That's his usual MO. These box locks are the things that I like to get. The bad thing about the box locks is that you have to be here all day, because they do these at the end. Those are modern. There's a barcode right there. Suitcases I do well with in the shop, but not necessarily the brown ones. I look for the ones that are more colorful. There's a truck that they're going to auction off. Oh, there's some jadeite here. This little flat. It doesn't have any markings on it, but it's old, so I like that. Here is the other one. It doesn't appear that it has the top to it, but I might have some tops that I can use to replace that with. And I like these. I always have these little grinders. So amongst the tools, we've got dishes. So you always have to look. I have a couple of these ironing boards. People do like when you can take the legs off of them and then you can repurpose the tops. Oh, there we go. There's some geese. Always got to be geese. I do like that. Oh, what do we see? What's we got here? This looks like some Merry Mushroom. It sure is. It sure is. This is the Sears and Roebuck Merry Mushroom. Just one canister, it looks like. Nope, there's another one there. So this is a box that I will. I like that turkey platter and the Merry Mushrooms. But sometimes the rest of the canisters might be in another box. Oh, hello, my love. I love you. You were made in 1980 and you are fabulous and speckled and glorious, and I love you. You're in a box full of other crap, but I like you, little frog. Oh, there's more geese. Those are pink-billed geese. So I'm curious if the other Merry Mushrooms are somewhere. I have one of these that is a Holt Howard. This one is not. Well, if it is, it's not marked that it is. There's some popcorn. There's a pumpkin. This is where I could sit and dig through these boxes all day, honestly. Honestly, there's a big shell. And you never know what might be hiding in one of these boxes, like a duck spoon. Oh, look. There they are. Oh, there's a whole box full of. Fill your day with rainbows. I don't think there's. Oh, look, there's more. Oh, this is nice. This is the kind of stuff that's coming back right now, is the kind of the retro stuff from the 70s and 80s. Oh, I like this toolbox. These do well for me in the shop. Again, primitives do well. I like this box too. This is, let's see, cranberry extract. It's a spice crate. A guide to the Complete Family Sewing Book. That's kind of nice. I like that. This crate interests me. It has very things that have been in the barn probably forever. It's a nice McCoy cookie jar. It's all the paint is off the front of it, but there's still value there. And some Fire King. Oh, love Christmas. I like this handmade stuff. And stuff that someone's just taken time to make. Doesn't have a lot of value, but it's like goose. It's goose mecca here. See, I like stuff like that. This is the stuff that should come back, and not the blue bow geese, ducks, whatever they are. Do not drop. It's got the village people are in here. We don't want to drop the village people. Come out and sing the YMCA for us a little bit. It might be entertaining. This is lovely. Oh, this is nice. I'm not seeing little fishies on these little tea towels. You can clean that right up. It's a nice piece of transferware. These boxes are chock full. Oh, it's like a candy cane candle. There's some canisters. These do well for me too. These old water jugs. People like to put them on top of their hutches and cabinets. Oh, this is nice. Definitely like that. That's gonna go for a good price, I'll bet ya. Little fellas. Collect these. I love those. This is Shawnee too. I like McCoy and Shawnee. They're not special, but you can see the Shawnee label right there. And believe it or not, that's been opened, but film does well too. This is a cute little honey pot. The little bear. This is Fitz and Floyd. Yep, I just sold the tumbler that goes with this for about $25. This is Fitz and Floyd. It's from the 70s. It's the Hootie. Now this is the toothbrush holder. I just sold the tumbler, so I like the toothbrush holder really well. Value there. I like this. It's a pretty piece. You know, a lot of the stuff looks like it's been stored in a barn or a garage. It's really dusty and dirty. There's some amberina. One amberina piece. It's pretty. It's very nice to decorate with in this time of year in the fall. Which, oh, hello, Sanny. I like you. You even have your light. So far, I'm seeing some things that I'd like to try to get. Oh, I like her too. But I'm telling you what, That stuff's not going to go cheap. I've been to too many of their auctions, and I know. Another kind of primitive piece that will do well for me. Oh, what's the Casper? Friends. I have Casper, and I need his friends. If I had all of his friends, if I had the whole set, it'd be worth money. There's an old Viewmaster. I like this box. There's a Purr Kitty. I collect metal Band-Aid boxes. There's, oh yeah, see, these Viewmasters do very well online. These vintage Viewmasters. Now, if you have, this is an early one too. If you have the slides, they do well as well, but those older Viewmasters do well online. I sell them all of the time. I like this napkin holder too.
Well, Misty.
Yep. I see several things I like.
Yes, back here there's several things.
But when they start, there's some Amberina over there too, and that's Goofus glass.
Yes, I know, and that's actually
but
unusual,
that color is, but Goofus glass is still.
I know, still dead.
Still dead.
What
do you think, Booze or Cousins?
I saw some like Shawnee.
There's a lot of Shawnee, and I like Shawnee. Vintage sheets, they're getting ready to get started. I gotta kind of pay attention, but I haven't even dug through these boxes yet. But when they start doing the tools and stuff that I'm not interested in, this is pretty. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be my area over here that I want.
We'll start selling back there. They will bring the small stuff to you. They'll bring the small
There's
stuff to
money
you. The big stuff
here.
will set over by the doors, okay?
So,
you can try
yeah.
to get one. When we say sold, it's yours, guys. You gotta keep an eye on it, all right?
Hi, friend. Oh my gosh, there's good stuff over here. I'm gonna walk over here and see what they're gonna auction off first, and then once they start doing some things that I don't like, then I'll come back over here. Oh, look at him. He's fun. Oh, I love these.
You'll go in, there's curio cabinets full of antique collection that she had. But it is impactful. So we've got a lot of good sales coming up, guys. We've got some real estate coming up. That's getting ready to get a date set here really soon.
Like him.
Farm here in Boston.
This feels elfish. Oh no. Girl. She's not an elf. She's been discarded for several years. Oh, these are pretty luster wear. It's a pretty color. It's an unusual colorway. Forks are still in both of them. They're pretty too. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, he's got damage in his hat, but they're very cute. Now, these Kentucky Derby julep glasses, if they have dates on them, you want to look if they're from the 50s or before. They'll sell for about, they can sell up to about $30 online. This one doesn't have a date on it. I might still try to look it up to see. These are nice cookie cutters here. Okay, so the auction has started, and things are, they're selling a lot of tools and stuff right now, which I don't care about. So I'm still just kind of walking around and seeing what all is here. There's a lot of people here. It's a little chaotic. It's not my thing. I like it more quiet and a little less busy. I'll pan around and show you how many people are here. Lots of people here. But there's also a lot of tools here, which I do not care about. They will break off and do the boxes separate, probably around noon. And it's about 9:45 right now. So it's an all-day thing. It's an all-day thing. They do have good food here. So there's at least that. Look over here and look and see. Okay, so like I said, lots of people here. And I mean, I'm a very social person, but I'm not real big on being in like an enclosed space with a lot of people. and there's just a lot going on. So I'm not really in my comfort zone right now. So we will see. It's going to take a long time for them to get through these tubes. So I might go and eat something and just watch. I mean, pumpkin cheese cake at the auction for breakfast? Sure. Still going through tubes. I mean, they've sold a couple vintage things here and there, but it's mainly the tubes right now. For a globe. Just a brown globe. No, like, cool colors to it. $40 so far. That's retail is what I would be able to sell it for in the shop. Okay, so these are definitely some boxes that I would like to buy if I could. These are the primitive kitchen pieces that I do sell pretty well in the shop. I like this metal cottage. The lid is metal. The box is not. It's like a wax lined box. I do like that. I do like that duplex sifter. I like those. There's some neat pieces of furniture here today. A lot of it's more modern than what I would want, but I mean, it's still pretty. But it's just a waiting game now. Good grief. I do like this lard can. Do like that. Clock here too, a mantle clock. Some marbles. Look, Alex. Some marbles. I have no idea, but I know that you know marbles. Some shooters in here.
$10 number. Did I say that?
These look like good ones, though.
Sorry about that, baby. 192.
There's a bid on the Shawnee kitty cat cookie jar. They sell online for about $25, so that is a retail price. They have the ceramic Christmas tree up on the table, so we're going to be doing it soon. So that's something that I'm really wanting. I have a feeling it's going to go for way more than what my cheap little pocketbook would pay. But we'll see. I see it up there on the table.
About a good ceramic Christmas tree.
There she is.
There is a neat one on red. Look at 75 to start the ceramic Christmas tree right there. You know what they're bringing now. Let's go. 25. Team. Look at the tree.
I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait. I'll go.
That's the cheapest one we've sold like that in about a year. 30, not 35, 35, 35, 40, not 40, not 45, not 50, not 50, not 50. And what's neat about this, it's actually 3 pieces. 50, not 50. Most of them are usually 2. It's got that ring around the bottom. Peggy, look at me. Not 50. Got to go after it. Not 55. I'll be not 55. Some $50 right here.
$50.
21, 181. Got a
More than I wanted to spend. Pins that are pretty cute. Squeak if you love me. This is a little bendy guy pin. These are just fun to look at. This is from 1989.
Ted has got a
Oh, more tools. More tools. A lion. BC Crane made this little pumpkin guy. These are fun to look at. They just remind me of being a kid in the 80s and having all of these little pins. Spoiled and rotten little devil. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay because it's a lot of stuff. I'm kind of not in the mood to do this today, honestly. I might stop by a little thrift store on my way back. It's kind of like more what I'm in the mood to do today. Not really in the mood to stay here all day. It's just so people-y. Just an Indiana auction in the middle of a cornfield with the Amish buggies. It's just kind of cool. So I'm leaving the auction early. I got here at 9 o'clock. It's now 11:13. I didn't buy anything, which is surprising because, I mean, I normally buy things. There were too many people, and I just couldn't see everything, and I didn't want to make a bad buying choice just because I want to buy something and buying something just for the simple act of buying something. Like I said, the auction place is nice. They run a very good show. It is more of an auction for someone who is a collector and is buying something to keep. It's not that great of an auction for somebody who is a reseller and wants to sell things for a profit, which is why I don't normally come to these auctions. There are a couple different auctions that I'm going to try to hit up that I've not been before, that I want to go and experience and see if I like them. I know that these are not for me, so I'm not gonna waste my time and sit through them all day if it's not something that I'm going to be able to spend the time with to be able to sell things for a profit, because that's what I do for a living. So I'm going to try to hit up a couple little thrift stores on my way home and maybe a Goodwill, and we'll see if I can find something in there. I will see what else I can find in the Goodwills and the thrift stores and pay cheaper prices to resell for a profit.